From the middle of British University in Dubai, Khaloud al presenting research of food court indoor environment quality, a case study from UAE submit to Professor Hanan Talib under Environmental Sustainability course. Table of content will include introduction, aims and objective, literature reviews, research methodologies, result and discussion, finally conclusion and recommendation. Maintaining good indoor air quality is essential for promoting health, comfort, productivity and environmental sustainability. It's require a combination of proper ventilation, air filtration, source control, and regular maintenance to minimize indoor air pollutant and to create a healthy indoor environment. It is estimated that about 25 million of people suffer from asthma, and one of the main causes is exposure to air pollutants. An estimated 4.3 million people die each year from indoor air pollution as a result of routine cooking and heating. The amount of air pollutants released can vary depending on the cooking process, ingredient used, cooking time, energy source, and many other factors. Shopping malls, especially food courts, are ideal for the spread of microbes due to high social interaction, foot traffic, and the close contact between food pattern and surface, all of which facilitate the transfer of microorganisms to human skin. Aims and objectives. This research aimed to study the environmental sustainability issues within food court in Dalma Mall. So, to evaluate indoor environment quality within Dalma Mall food court, to address environmental sustainability issues in food court and how it affects occupant health, to study and assess indoor environment quality potential impact on subjective well-being of customer as well as a staff member, to provide a comprehensive solution for environmental sustainability issues. In order to complete the aim of this study, 4 research questions are used. What are the primary sources of indoor environment pollution? How indoor environment quality can affect occupants' health satisfaction and well-being? What is the solution to avoid indoor environment pollution? What is the challenges time at food court? A study conducted in 2001 focused on indoor air quality found that the PM 2.5 concentration at the Chinese and Korean barbecue restaurant made up to 93% of the corresponding PM 10 concentration. Another study in the same year found that over 40% of the retail center had 1 hour average CO2 level, both on weekdays and weekends. They were higher than the ASHRAE standard. In same year, another study found that the average of CO2 concentration in dining area of the restaurant using gas stove and for food preparation were higher than the 40 to 60% range found in the dining area of restaurant without gas stove. Another study in 2002 focused on concentration of the pollutant within food courts found that very little to our understanding of the levels of pollutants in food courts and the surrounding microenvironments. A study in 2005 found that the largest indoor air pollutant were found in a fast food courts. The last study in 2022 found that the concentration of airborne microorganisms varied significantly between indoor and outdoor food courts. The location of Dalma Mall is in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, with a built-up area of 250,000 square meters. There are 3 floors and 6,300 parking space. Abu Dhabi Trif Al Ain Road is in front of Dalma Mall. The Dalma Mall is surrounded by many streets. The main road is shown in red color, while the yellow color indicate the sub-roads. The bright colors of the building reflect the solar radiation. The mall was the best place to shop because of its perfect orientation and absence of natural light. The sun position in the sky changed throughout the day depending on its movement. The United Arab Emirates has an arid desert climate. The nearest landmark to the selected site, Dalma Mall, is surrounded by various commercial buildings such as Walmart, Saad Home, and many other stores. Techniques were applied to evaluate the indoor environment quality at Dalma Mall food court to evaluate the degree of satisfaction with the following: air velocity, noise level, lighting, temperature, humidity, ventilation, CO2, PM 2.5 and PM 10 by using observation, survey, interviews, in vivo software and field measurements. Through the observation, I noticed that the 3rd floor features a food court with a various unique restaurant and it's connected to a children playing area. A fully glazed glass partition divided the two, with a door allowing access between them. This design ensures parents can easily watch their kids while dining. Food court signboard highlighted in red to signify importance and energy. Use bright colors to attract attention and is positioned between two entrances to manage traffic flow. The floor's shiny ceramic tiles in three color combinations create a highlight reflection and glare, potentially affecting workers and visitor eyes. Food court's materials and furniture. I saw that the food court's floor was decorated with five glossy ceramic. The ceramic floor was slippery, creating an unsafe situation in the event that liquid spilled on it. Additionally, there were no walls in the center of the food courts. Instead, a large circular column supported the ceiling. These columns were divided into the two sections, the lower of which was used for advertising in various color of wall posters, and the upper portion of which was covered in a brown glossy PV panel with aluminum rings. Different kind of lighting were used, and the interior ceiling was painted with white color. Split duct air conditioning was the type used. Material furniture were used, plastic tables and chairs with different light colors. Some restaurants were undergoing renovation to hide the ongoing construction. They cover it with a plastic design, shape, and wallpaper. A facade made of plastic material has a negative impact on indoor environment quality. Furthermore, allowing shopping carts to pass throughout the food courts area increased the risk of bacteria and germ spreading. I noticed that restaurants used many LED monitor and bright signboard in different shiny colors to attract people to order from their shop by ignoring the amount of energy consumption required, as well as the people health. Restaurants within food courts were adapted to type of cooking, open kitchen and live cooking. I saw that some chefs were not wearing masks. Few kitchens were very open, which means that customers were so near from the cooking food assembly, and this open area resulting in high percent of smoke release, which have adverse effect on health and air pollution. Customers were placing direct order with the restaurant cashier. Sadly, there was no hand sanitizer at the counter area, and too many hands touched the same area from different people. Customers who choose the takeout option must carry their foods in plastic bags, and using cartons to cover food is not a healthier choice because it contributes to an environment and increase pollution when it's disposal of. The food court typically has clearly labeled recycling the waste bins, promoting environmental consequences. Many food vendors use biodegradable or recyclable package to reduce their environmental impact. The food court area was surrounded by many cleaners who quickly cleaned the table and floor after every customer. Dalma Mall likely has a comprehensive waste management system in place to ensure efficient and responsible disposal of waste generated. Divide into categories at the source, such as organic waste, recyclable and non-recyclables. Then they segregate waste is collected from the specific bins placed throughout the mall by mall employees or outside waste management companies. The act of collecting may take place on a regular basis during the day in order to keep bins from overflowing and to ensure cleans. After being gathered, the waste is either taken to a waste management facilities off-site or to a central collection point inside the mall. Then it is transported to the landfill. First, sitting area to the left of the main food court, adjacent to the main one, offer extra seating with white ceramic in floor, light brown wooden table and dark brown wooden chair. The interior features gypsum decoration with panoramas and spotlight lighting arranged in 3 straight lines to guide the movement. Artificial plants are used to enhance aesthetic and to create a comfortable atmosphere. The second food court, opposite to the main one, provides additional seating with light red, brown tables and chairs. The floor is covered with artificial grass. The walls are painted white with a middle belt of artificial plants. Artificial plants are spread throughout for decoration. Spotlight lighting is arranged along the civil defense tube, and the open roof is painted in black. An online survey was distributed between visitor and staff to check their satisfaction with the indoor daylighting, humidity, temperature, ventilation, and air velocity. 4 interviews were conducted with different people to know more about the food court indoor environment: mall food court manager, food court cleaners, food court chef, and food court visitor. As a qualitative research methodology, I use the in vivo software to analyze the 4 interviews. 4 devices were used: 4-in-1 environment meter, sound level meter, CO2 environment meter, PM 2.5 and PM 10 environment meter to measure the quality of indoor environment in food court at Dalma Mall. Measurements were taken of main food court as well sitting area 1 and sitting area 2 on the weekdays and weekend days, at lunchtime and dinner time. As clearly presenting from the survey result, the majority of respondents were dissatisfied about the daylight and humidity, while the majority were satisfied about the ventilation, air velocity, and temperature. By inserting the interviews to the in vivo software, I ran a search text query to analyze that the words were presenting in bold considered as important ones, while I used the interviews data to create a theme such as source, effect, challenges, and recommendation, as shown in this figure. The first theme tackles the main source of pollution such as cooking activities, cooking emissions, cooking fumes, cooking methods, emission from cleaning product, finishes materials, and furniture. All of these considered as a source that can lead to poor indoor environment quality. The second theme tackles the effects. Presence of pollutant can affect indoor quality, which will lead to poor indoor air quality. Also, it affects the occupant health such as fatigue, respiratory issues, itching, and skin irritations. Presence of pollutants can affect occupant comfort, well-being, and satisfaction. Additionally, poor indoor environment can affect food quality. The third theme tackles the challenges of presence pollution. Presence of pollutants can be increased during the foot traffic at rush time, which lead to increase using the cleaning materials, which will lead to poor indoor air quality, and it's decreased during peak time, but still the emissions from cleaning materials are there. The fourth theme tackles the recommendation of presence pollution. To enhance the indoor environment quality, vendor must use recycle and reuse material. Also, cleaners must use friendly cleaning products. Mall should prepare regular cleaning schedule. Also must monitoring indoor air quality, organize regular HVAC system maintenance. Mall should install air filtration system and implementing high efficiency ventilation system. Clearly, from the in vivo software analysis, I can answer the first research question: what is the primary source of indoor environment pollution from the source theme? And for the second research question, how indoor environment quality can affect occupant health satisfaction and well-being from the effect theme. For the third question, what is the challenges time at food court from the challenges theme? And final question, what is the solution to avoid the indoor environment pollution from the recommendation theme? According to the ASHRAE standard, the recommended temperature is between 24 and 27 degrees Celsius. The temperature is consistently high during the week, but on the weekend it is dropped by 1 degree Celsius. The relative humidity ASHRAE standard 30 to 60% that is advised to avoid a problem like the mold growth and health issues inside the environment. The majority of the weekdays and weekend days fall within the standard range. Maintaining air velocity within ASHRAE standard range from 0.254 to 0.508 meter per second is critical for ensuring occupant comfort in the mall food court. Weekdays shows higher reading at dinner time compared to the lunch time. Weekend days expect higher reading overall, suggesting increased occupancy and activity. The lighting level in the main food court typically range from 50 to 100 lux following the ASHRAE standard. Main food courts exceed the standard and sitting area 1 and 2 below and between the standard level. To ensure a comfortable environment for staff and visitors, CO2 concentration are maintained below 1000 ppm in mall areas. However, weekend days witness higher CO2 level in food traffic due to increased food traffic and longer stay by customer. Conversely, weekdays experience lower CO2 level because of reduced food traffic. Maintaining standard PM 2.5 levels is critical for enhancing various aspects such as air quality, comfort, and health. Weekend days showed higher PM 2.5 level during lunchtime compared to the dinner time, while on weekday, dinner time was more than lunchtime. PM 10 levels rose above the recommended limit on weekends due to the higher indoor occupancy while staying within the recommended levels on weekdays. Sound levels in the food court were doubled on weekday and weekends compared to the standard. Weekends being noisier during dinner hours, increased foot traffic, social gatherings, food preparation, louder music, and limited seating contribute to the elevated noise level, particularly in both weekdays and weekends. Creating a high quality indoor environment at mall food court requires a careful balancing between lighting, air quality, noise level, cleanliness, temperature, humidity, accessibility, and aesthetics. To enhance a mall food court indoor environment, ensure efficient ventilation and air quality, providing varied and comfortable seating, maintaining a high clean standard, use blend of natural and artificial lighting, manage noise with a sound absorbing material, regular maintenance schedule, increase using green area to provide fresh air and aesthetic to the space, reduce cooking fumes, add filters. These improvements create a more enjoyable and inviting space for patrons.